What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a Tokyo Ghoul character, Rize, R-I-Z-E, that's who we're drawing, okay? So, standard sort of in her human form, so not with the ghoul eyes. You could do it with the ghoul eyes if you want to just make them red and black. And kind of smaller pupils, I guess. But we'll just do standard human portrait, sort of facing forward. I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So we start with our eyes. Center point of my page about here, up, over to the right hand side, and big eyelashes right on this character. So we go diagonal, cross, curve it down to there. And then we will hook it in like so, and you got to thicken up this top line a good bit now. So right, like so, and then we add some eyelashes sticking off. Lots of them. Like so. Right, so then bottom eyelid line, right, so you leave a little bit of a gap, and then we just go down, cross, up the other side. And then we have another line here, like so, with some eyelashes on it as well, so they kind of stick out here. And with some eyelashes coming out this way. And then our iris inside, so real big purple eyes. Curves around in there, and then our pupil in the middle. Close to the middle as you can get it anyway. And you just color it in dark black. Right, like so. Then we come over and do the other eye. So the eyes in Tokyo Ghoul are really big, so you can't quite fit an eye in between her two tear ducts, right? So let's say it's about 3/4 of an eye, or 2/3. You know, not quite a full eye, and not half the eye. That'd be too skinny. So I'd say from her tear duct maybe to this side of her iris will fit in between her two eyes, and that's where the other one starts, right? So it starts about here. So you can't quite fit a full eye, see? If you went that distance, you'd come over. Because we're not in proportion in Tokyo Ghoul. So the eyes are bigger than they should be, basically. But that's pretty common in anime. So this curved line comes up and down. And then it kind of hooks in here, goes back. And you thicken this up. You add a lot of extra ink or pencil just to here. A lot of like a heavier line. Right, so, and then eyelashes, again, similar thing to the other side. Like so. And then bottom eyelid again, so comes down, cross to there, and then her eyelashes like so, small. 3 or 4 of them. And then some here. Iris and pupil. So again, big circular eyes. Just around here. And then her pupil in the middle. Just try and make them as even as we can. Roughly like that. Okay, so then we have eyelid lines, right? Just comes up, across. This one goes underneath her hair, but we'll draw it in anyway. And then on this side, similar thing, up, across. This one doesn't go underneath her hair because her fringe goes a different direction on this side. And then her eyebrow, real skinny, just comes across here. Comes across her forehead like that, and they are purple, right? So we'll just draw another line on top, so it's they're very thin. So we'll just like add a section just to color in here, and we do our best to keep it as thin as we can, like so. Right, she has glasses, okay, so but they just have frames on the bottom. So starting sort of here, right? We'll go around her eye. And like doing frames of glasses is always like real tricky because they're a man-made object, so you know, they're kind of perfect. And it's very hard to draw things perfect. So this comes across. You go down around again, right? So we have a little bit that sticks out for the part that goes behind her ear, and then we go down this way, right? And we go around the other side. And we try to keep it the same width going around here. Not always easy, but we do our best, right? And then we do the same thing over here. So we go down around her eye. Where does it come up? This one goes underneath her hair. Okay, so because I'm right-handed, it's harder to go this direction. So this one goes underneath her hair, right? You could draw it in the whole way if you wanted, but you can't actually see it because there's like a hairline here. Right, so her fringe goes up this way. So it just cuts off. You could draw the whole thing in and try and erase it and stuff afterwards if you wanted. I'll just draw the hair in straight away because it's faster. Then this goes up. Into there. And then we got a line that comes across here and here. And we'll try and just even them up. I think it should be just a little bit more even on this side. Like so, right? So then for her nose, we just have some nostrils, small, just there. And then her mouth, a standard sort of smiling sort of mouth comes across. Like so, and she has lipstick on, but that's done with sort of pink color. So drawing wise, all you have to do is draw the middle line and then you color pink lipstick around. So then her chin. Like so. Then you check your proportions. Eyes to nose, same as nose to chin. And then nose to bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay? They're your proportions of the human face. Usually. Depends. Oh, and I forgot those things that are on her face here. So just those little sort of squares, or they kind of rest on your nose when you're wearing glasses. And her jaw. So we go up this side. You're stopping about mouth level, right? Again, because I'm right-handed, it's more difficult. So stop about mouth level. On this side it goes underneath her hair, but on this side we go a bit further. So you're curving at her jaw and going up a little bit further up there. Right, so her hair is quite tricky. So, because it's real, like, perfectly round and all this kind of stuff. So we've got some fringe, right? So like her forehead is like, say, here. And then we have a line for her fringe that curves down this way, goes over this eyelid line and down that way. So like covers that eyelid line a little bit. And then it goes underneath her glasses, say there. And then we have another real smooth line comes down her face this way. And this comes down to a line over her shoulder. Kind of curves down that way. And the one on this side comes from her glasses down. This goes over her shoulder as well. Kind of curves back this way. The one on this side curves in a double sort of fashion, right? So it goes up there and there's another line inside. Right? And before we do more, because it goes like behind her shoulders, what we'll do is we'll just add her neck. Right, like that, and her collar comes in into there, and then her shirt comes down like so to there, and then her collar on this side comes down like so, down to there, and then the middle of her shirt kind of bumps, right, because it's got these folds and things, so we got these zigzags and bumps and stuff on her collar in the front there. Then we have like fold line. May as well do her shoulders because the rest of her hair comes out from behind her head. So say like this piece of hair, right, bumps over her shoulder, comes back up around this way. Up there somewhere, right in her shoulder. This like flows. So her shoulder's here. Then comes down, bumps out for her shirt, down there. Okay, so it's kind of coming together now. And she's got like some folds for her armpit there and her chest. And then on the other side, so say we have this piece of hair that comes out this way. Like this, and then this comes down and up this way. Similar kind of thing, okay? And then we have her shoulder on this side, comes down, out, shoulder pad for her shirt, and down here. So it's kind of tricky now. Her hair makes it a bit trickier, right? To do that. But you're roughly, for the width of her shoulders, you're about face width. The width of her face there. That's how far out you want to go for the shoulder. Right? Not much further than that anyway. Then we got like some folds here. Like so. Okay, so her head's kind of this perfect sort of round shape. Not easy to draw, right? So just find her top. So it's like right at the top of my page, I'd say up here. So it's like her eyes to the top of her head is about the same as her eyes to, say, her shirt there. Eyes are normally halfway down between the top of the skull and the chin, right? So if you had the top of the skull was, say, here, eyes to chin, top of her skull, and she's got like more hair on top. So you go like, say, eyes to chin, go up that much, and then add a little bit more because her hair sits on top of her head. So that's just sort of the proportion you want to think about. And then this comes around, right? So this perfect round shape. It's real tricky now to draw this kind of thing. Right? That's not, so, you know, it's nearly a perfect circle sort of shape, like half a circle around like that. If you had a plate that was the right size, you know, or a compass with your center point sort of here, go around. But anyway, it's always a challenge to try and do characters like this. So this hair comes down then and goes around her head like that. And then this goes down to there. Ooh. See that? So that is not easy. So pause it there. Is it just me? Maybe it is easy. I don't know. Maybe I just really bad at it. Okay. And then, so just up at this point of her head, this is where we have the part for her hair. So we have the part here, right? And this will come down. So we'll go out around and join her glasses there, right? And then this one will come down and join this piece of hair here, right? And then we break up these sections with more hairlines, texture lines, like so. Going down behind her back. Like that, and then, can we see her ear? Oh, maybe we should see her ear in here somewhere. Like there. Ear lines and stuff inside. And then this comes down that way. And then we break this stuff up. More hairlines. More texture. And then I think this goes a bit further. So we always go back into this point here. And then another one comes down that way. Now remember, hair moves, so once you get this general shape, you're all right to change these lines. You don't have to do them exactly the way I do them, okay? But as long as we can sort of keep this curve on them, you should be okay. This round, go back into this part here, just above her eye. And this one goes back that way. And then we have another one up here. And another one sort of going that way. And then we have a couple of lines on our fringe in here. So this kind of thing. Like so. But just try and clean up our glasses. That's pretty much it though. That's how to draw Rize from Tokyo Ghoul. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.